Hello and welcome back to thedrinker.co.uk. I'm Pete Turner, and in this series of films I'm giving you my supermarket recommendations for wines that are available in the UK in the winter of 2022 going into the spring of 2023. And in this film I'm looking at my recommendations from the range at Marks and Spencer. You can see all of my recommendations from all of the different price points on my website, thedrinker.co.uk, but in these films all of the wines, none of them cost more than £10. So this is Marks and Spencer's range. They've done moved heaven and earth to keep their prices low, and of course at this time we're going through a bit of a cost of living crisis. So what I've tried to do in these films is keep the quality high and really kind of nail down on the prices to keep the prices low for you for my selections. So first up we have got this is from their brilliant Found range. These are wines which are designed to take you on a journey. This is Zweigelt. Zweigelt. It's from Austria. You don't often get Zweigelt outside of Austria. It's a newish grape variety. It's about 100 years old, and it is really pretty much only found in Austria. This wine is £8.50. And it comes in at 13% on the alcohol. To look at it, it's quite pale wine. It's beautifully pale. And it does have a really lovely sort of a light plum, sort of spiced plum note to it. And there is just a little touch of cracked black pepper in the background. Really complex and really, really interesting. And for £8.50, just to sniff it, there's something really interesting and intriguing there. On the palate it really does open out. It's plum, it's sort of that kind of sweet red cabbage. It would work really well with duck. The first yeah, I want duck with that. It's brambly sort of forest fruit. It's a beautiful wine. Lots and lots of wine for the money in there. That black pepper does carry through. It's a smasher. And a really interesting wine at only £8.50. So put that on your Christmas list. Okay, so next up we're going to Spain. This is Tapa Roja, not Rioja, Roja. And it's not from the Rioja region, it's from further south in Spain, sort of slightly inland of Benidorm, down a little bit sort of further, you'd call it southern Spain. So it's Tapa Roja, it's Monastrell is the grape variety. And there's a really lovely warming sort of medicine cabinet sort of note about the nose. Yeah, it smells like new bandages. It's really lovely. Oh, and it's £7.50. Yeah, and on the palate it opens up. It's quite herbal. It's got some lovely sort of herb de Provence notes about it. And there is fruit, there's plum, and it's complex, and it's £7.50. I don't know, did I tell you it's £8.50 for the first one, 13% on the alcohol, £7.50 for that one, 13.5% on the alcohol, so not going to knock your socks off, but really interesting. It's a classy wine. There's so much complexity there, and the more I sniff it, the more it keeps giving. So it's gone from sort of medicine cabinet into plum and damson and pepper, and it's gone quite spicy. Yeah, there's a lot to like about that wine. Really good for £7.50. There you go. That's a super little house wine for £7.50. It's interesting and it's fun and it's only £7.50. Good stuff. Talking of cheap wines, we are here with, this is, what's it called? It's called Soft and Tropical. This is Soft and Tropical. It's Chardonnay. It comes from South Africa, and it comes in at £5 or £5.50 a bottle, depending on where you buy it. And it doesn't appear to be on their website. It looked earlier on today. It doesn't seem to be on their website, but you'll find it. It does look a bit cheap and cheerful, and it actually is. But cheerful is what we're after, and it has got everything that you want out of a £5.50 wine. It does say Chardonnay to me. It's got some lovely sort of confected green apple about it, and there's some pineapple in there and some sort of tropical notes. And it's dry and fresh and beautiful and kind of everything that you want a sort of party wine to be. £5.50. Not complex, not going to blow your socks off, not going to change the world. This is a super little standby wine. Get that in, serve it to lots and lots of people, chill it well. Beautiful wine at £5.50. Good stuff. So we're rattling along now. So as much as you don't find Zweigelt outside Austria very often, you don't find Furmint outside of Hungary very often. This is Furmint. It's in quite a sexy bottle, I think. Furmint from Hungary, from Tokaj. This is the same grape and the same region that the great sweet Hungarian wines of Tokaj come from. This is not sweet. It's sort of the polar opposite in a way, but you do get a little bit of a sense of the place about it. There is some sort of pineapple chunk sort of nose about it. So it does sort of match that character that you get in the sweet Tokaj wines. But so this is, again, from their Found range, which is going to take you on a journey. It's £8 a bottle. And like I say, yeah, pineapple chunks and some lemon peel, some candied lemon. And there's a little tiny spritz to it. And there's a tiny, tiny bit of sweetness to it, but not, you would still call it a dry wine. And it's got mouth-watering acidity. It's beautiful and expressive. Pineapple, lemon peel. Beautiful wine at £8 a bottle. And interesting, Furmint. Who knows about Furmint? Get that. People will be interested in that. Good stuff. Okay, so we're rattling through these. Organic Rosé from Monastrell. Same grape variety as the Roja. Oh, I love saying that. Roja. Same grape variety, same part of the world. It's from Yecla in southern Spain. £7 a bottle, and it's pink. It's a beautiful pink. It's not sort of pale as the Provençal style wines you get. And it's got some lovely sort of herbal, it's a little bit of tobacco leaf about the nose, but also raspberry, quite unripe raspberry, and apricot and peach. Beautiful. Fresh, dry, pretty, pink, peach, raspberry. What's not to like it? £7 a bottle. There's your winter rosé. Yeah, I could drink that all night long. Beautiful. And it does linger. It does have a really nice long finish, raspberry finish to it. Good stuff. This last one, it's a Prosecco, and it's £7 a bottle, and I kind of got it because I kind of like the look of the label. And who doesn't buy wine because it looks like a lovely, lovely label? So this is La Vita Prosecco. It's £7, looks great, it tastes great, it's Prosecco. But that's the kind of Prosecco I like. It's ever so slightly sweet, You wouldn't know it, but the sweetness really begins to open up the peachy, apricot-y kind of fruity character of it. So it's not austere and dry and neutral like a lot of Prosecco. It's got some character to it, but it's because of that little bit of sweetness, which is opening up the flavours and opening up the aromas. Beautiful. A little bit of floral aromatics on there. Good, there you go. So hey, these are my wines from Marks and Spencer's. Like I say, go to thedrinker.co.uk. You'll see all of my recommendations from Marks and Spencer's at all the different prices, and all of the other supermarkets too. Give us a like, share and follow. We're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, I'm everywhere at Drinkersite. So search at Drinkersite. And most importantly, come back, tell me what you're drinking. You'll find listings of all these wines in the little box underneath if you're watching on YouTube. And for now, have great winter drinking. Cheers.